For as long as I've been an anime and comics fan, I've been dreaming of attending conventions like San Diego Comic-Con and Anime Expo. But those events are so far away from our little neck of the woods in Northern California. This summer, that changed, because I came across my first ever con experience at Ani-Medford 2023, happening near Medford, Oregon, and it's only 2 hours away from Crescent City. This con embraces all things Japanese culture and celebrates anime, manga, and tokusatsu. In its 4th year running, Ani-Medford expanded to 2 days, and it's still the only anime convention in Southern Oregon, finding its home in the Jackson County Expo Center in Central Point. In its largest venue to date, Ani-Medford had room to hold more vendors, exhibitors, panelists, and attendees than ever before. It was a great time for anime fans of all ages. There was so much to check out, experience, and buy. When I went on the first day, I got to see a performance by the Portland-based band Under the Deku Tree, who played jazz renditions of anime and video game tunes. There were special guests like voice actors of English-dubbed anime. The fangirl in me plucked up the courage to say hi to Jackie Lastra, who does the voices of Zhongling in Genshin Impact, the little hospital girl Kyo in Demon Slayer, and the black-haired girl in The Night is Short, Walk On Girl, as well as many other roles. During her panel, she answered a few questions from the audience about voice acting.
I've seen it played. I thought it was Genshin, but I was like, that's a weird level of Genshin. She's like, oh, it's a different game. And I'm like, oh, now if I know. My question is, you said before your favorite character was the villain of that. Who's your least favorite character or least fun character to play?
Who's your least favorite child?
Goodness. I will say...
Yeah, pick your least favorite.
I have a least favorite session that I've ever done, and it was for a squirrel in ReZero. Where I thought I was going in to record this cute little adorable squirrel because that's what the audition was. And when I got into the session, I learned that the squirrel transforms into a monster. And so it was growling and yelling and monster voices for 2 hours that I was not prepared for. So it was very taxing on my voice. So that I would say was my least favorite.
I'm so used to hearing you with high-pitched characters. I want to hear the growling monster that come out of you.
It was literally just whoa, for 2 hours. The voice for the squirrel, it was like this. I was expecting to go in and sound like this. And then that was I sounded like that for half an hour. And then it switched.
You turned the page, you're like, wait, what?
Wait, who is this beast? It turns into a 5-story tall monster.
No, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Squirrel kaiju sounds amazing.
It was.
I actually would watch a movie about a squirrel kaiju. That just sounds great.
I mean, yeah, no, I'm watching.
Jittery beast just destroying everything.
They need to do this. We need to write to somebody now.
Yeah.
Get this done.
With Jackie Lastra's voice.
Yes, please.
This year, the special guest lineup also included voice actors Peter Kalamis, Elise Bauman, Rick Robertson, Michelle Marie, and Marie Westbrook. With the voices of Goku, Pan, and Dabura there, one of the panels on Sunday was a Dragon Ball reunion with Peter, Elise, and Rick. There was an overwhelming amount of vendors selling art in the form of prints, posters, stickers, keychains, and more. I had to make a couple rounds just to see it all, since many of them had fan art from my favorite shows, in such cute art styles. Going to an artist alley during a convention was something I always wanted to do, and I got to check that off my bucket list while supporting local artists. At the end of the day, there was a cosplay contest for the adults. A group of pro cosplayers judged the participants, who each did a little twirl and showed off their handiwork. If seeing merch of my favorite shows wasn't enough, seeing people dressed as characters I know well throughout the day and at this contest made my geek heart so happy. Some other things that were at the con that I didn't check out were an anime theater where you could take a breather and watch some Dragon Ball and Demon Slayer episodes, performances by the group Starshine Maid Cafe, an Itasha car and bike show, a retro Japanese video game hangout, and anime trivia hosted by the Distance Nerding podcast, which was followed by more panels with the voice actors. Despite it being a smaller con compared to others in Oregon and California, having Ani-Medford near me was a big deal, and I bet it was for many other anime and comic fans living in this area. I went with my brother to this, and we both agreed that just being around a community that embraces their love for this beautiful, exciting medium felt special and comfortable. The panels were engaging, the vendors were super sweet, and the whole vibe during Ani-Medford 2023 was all that I hoped it would be. While I wait for next year's Ani-Medford, which will be on September 14th and 15th, 2024 at the Expo in Central Point, I found out there are more conventions happening in Southern Oregon really soon. Run by the same organization as Ani-Medford, Meadowlark Comic-Con is coming to the Josephine County Fairgrounds in Grants Pass on Saturday, October 7th, 2023. This con's special guests will be Chase Masterson, Charlie Schlatter, Kathy Garver, Joey DeAria, and other cool comic artists. Tickets are $12 online and $20 at the door. For more information about Meadowlark, visit www.meadowlarkcomiccon.com. And after that, I'm going to join in on the fun happening at Rogue Comic-Con on May 4th, 2024 at Pear Blossom Park in Medford. Admission is free, and it's all about connecting people through pop culture in all its forms. For updates on what's going on at this, check out Rogue Comic-Con's Facebook page. So save the dates for these 3 upcoming conventions. And if you're an enjoyer of anime, cartoons, movies, comics, and the franchises around them, I hope you share what you enjoy about them with others, 'cause there might be a community waiting for you, just over the Smith River and through the Redwoods.